I want you all to do me a favor and close your eyes. Close your eyes. Okay, now picture this. You're in the 8th grade and you come home from a long day at school. You're tired and you're greeted by a glass of lemonade and family. Only this time, you live with your parents, your brother, your dad's brother, his wife, their kids, your grandparents, your grandfather's brother, his wife, their son, his wife, and their kids. Open your eyes. Sounds chaotic, doesn't it? I'm Disha Jain, and growing up, that was my reality. A household of 16 very, very opinionated people with extended family that visits weekly. I learned a thing or two about relationships and belonging. I learned how to coexist with people you may not always agree with. To my mom, if you're watching this, I know you steal money from the Monopoly bank and I love you anyway. And it also taught me the importance of community. Humans are social beings and we like to connect with each other. We like to feel like a part of something larger than ourselves. Community is the neighbor that waters your plants. Community is the cousin who calls you before a family function. You're still coming, right? I can't tolerate these people on my own. And community is the colleague who texts you when you're in a Zoom meeting. Hey, Disha, your mic is still on, and we can all hear you ordering pad thai. Community is a good feeling, and it's a good feeling to be needed by other people. 1 in 5 young adults feel lonely. We live in a world that's so hyper-connected. Different surveys. 1 in 5 young adults feel lonely, and we live in a world that is so hyper-connected. You can interact with someone all the way in China who's exposing luxury brands through Reels, or with someone all the way in Italy who's teaching you the right way to make pasta on TikTok. It's like we're in a connection paradox. The more connected we are, the less connected we feel. I don't want to sound like your mom when I say this, but maybe, just maybe, our phone is part of the problem. Let's unpack why. Let me paint you a picture that we're all too familiar with. You start the day and tap onto the train. You see 20 people sitting next to each other, and everyone is on their phone. It's like we're chronically online, perpetually on our phones. As we pick and choose the content we interact with, we form this bubble around ourselves. It's like we're living in a simulation, and we fill it with the people who validate our every thought and opinion. As soon as we disagree with someone, we block them. To report an account on Instagram, I just don't like it is a preset option. The ease of canceling and erasing someone's existence has made us extremely intolerant to opinions that differ even slightly from ours. How does this translate to real life? We're quick to cut ties, and it's hard for us to form relationships. We'd rather stay online to feel that false sense of comfort than connect with someone in real life. Nearly everything is curated for us. Who we speak to, what we do with our free time, where we eat. We don't speak to people, like actually speak to people, as often as I think we should. But it hasn't always been like this. Let's rewind to my parents' time, the 1970s. No Wi-Fi, no posting a picture of your matcha latte before you drink it. To me, that sounds like the Stone Age, like you're lighting fires with rocks. And maybe it wasn't that long ago, but I do know that the camera didn't eat before my mom did. I think in order to combat this, we have to speak to other people. And common excuses we all make are, oh, there just isn't enough time that my friend and I are both free. Instagram is just so much easier. And that's how the world works now. Well, it doesn't have to. In order to build a community, you need to put in the effort. So let me tell you about a couple stories from my life. I've been very fortunate to be surrounded by people who put community first. And every September for the last 15 years, my mom's side of the family takes a trip. Not 10, not 20, not 50. Over 100 people go on vacation every single year. Just to give you an idea, this is about half of that family. And on day 1 of the trip, we had 5 sets of people accidentally twinning. It is the Olympics of logistics. Getting 100 people to be available on the same 3 days, booking flights from 10 different cities. And the food, you best believe they will turn into savages if there isn't enough. But people plan it anyway, because community is not convenient, it's intentional. I urge you to go outside and talk to people. Get with your friends and host a game night. Host a potluck. Bake brownies, even if they're terrible. And make an effort to get to know people. Next time, if you have the time, don't stop at, "Hi, I hope you have a nice day." Make an effort to really get to know them. Almost everywhere I go, I carry a tiny notebook with me. And I ask people a simple question. What do you look forward to about getting old? In this, I have noticed 3 things. 1, you have the power to brighten up someone's day. Second, nearly all the responses have a common theme. People want to spend time with their loved ones. And if you think that creating a community from scratch is a lot of work, you can join an existing one. Nearly every morning in Sydney at 6 a.m., people gather to run. Join a run club. And if waking up at 6 isn't your idea of a perfect morning where you have to go and socialize, have you heard of a silent reading party? Leah Nesdale, the founder of Bookish, hosts these events in Sydney, where there are no phones and just books. In these books, the common theme I found was that everyone wants to spend time with their loved ones. Mick from Hobart wants to enjoy the fruits of his labor with loved ones. Rachel wants to spend time with her loved ones. Barb also wants to see her grandchildren grow up. Sonia wanted to spend time with her grandchildren and a relaxing life with her husband. And Oscar wants to work in the biology industry, all while still spending time with his family. Why are we waiting? Why are we looking forward to spending time with our loved ones when we can make it happen right now? And the third thing I noticed is that some of these answers might just make your day. Anna wants to ride around on a mobility scooter and zoom around like a race car driver, while Rich, living up to his name, is looking forward to senior citizen discounts. So I urge you to find a friend in this room full of interesting people. Go out, talk to strangers, pick up the phone and call a friend. I promise you won't regret it. I'm taking you to a time back, not back to the past, but back to the future, where we're building an offline community. Thank you.